In 2018, we embarked on the journey of a lifetime, living and traveling full-time in our self-converted van.
We're gonna go for it.
Join us as we continue to explore the beauty around us, one adventure at a time.
Today we are in the state of New York, 8.5 miles out of Watkins Glen. And this is Sugar Hill Recreational Area. But this is a great hub for free camping and visiting the surrounding area. And there are so many things to see. We're going to have to really pick and choose what we have time for. So the storm came through last night. We did get some hard rain and then a little bit more this morning. But if you look at the campground, there is not one single camper here other than us, which is crazy for this month. I'll take it though. So an entire campground to ourselves.
Turns out this campground gets extremely busy on the weekends. Rudel finds a new friend and wants to play. However, Rudel has very limited experience around horses, so he will stay on his leash, and you'll also see he is wearing a training collar. No barking is allowed at the horses. But he will always find a way to play ball.
Doodle, the Labradoodle. He's got a traveling van and a master plan. He'll show you it all if you throw him his ball. He's Rudel. He's Rudel.
Don't take no for an answer, huh, Rita? You don't take no for an answer.
Yeah. Come on, sit down. Good boy. Good boy, yeah. You like that? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You like that, huh? Oh, keep doing it? Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're liking this. Yeah. As we said last week, we had no intention of stopping in New York. But when we saw the location of this free campground, we decided to check it out. And when we realized that 4 of the most beautiful state parks in New York are right here in this area, we knew that there would be some day trips. So one night has quickly turned into 10 nights. That's how much we have loved this location. Now here's the list of the 10 most beautiful New York State parks according to Trip Savvy. What do you think? Do you agree? And what is your guess on the #1 most beautiful state park in New York? Last week, we explored the immensely beautiful Watkins Glen State Park. With 1 million visitors annually, this park gets extremely busy. But if you plan accordingly, the views are magnificent. This week, we visit a much quieter, equally as beautiful, and dog-friendly state park, just 30 minutes from Watkins Glen. We are at Robert H. Treman State Park.
Is it Treman or Truman?
Treman.
Okay.
Treman.
All right.
We're gonna go check out the lower falls and the swimming area, which expectedly so on a hot August day is gonna be very busy.
Yeah, I can tell it's gonna be busy already.
And then I think we're gonna hike the rim trail up to Lucifer Falls, which is what we're most interested in seeing today. We're just going to take a quick peek at the swimming area, and then we'll hit a trail. Really pretty. Occasionally you'll hear us talk about sacrifices of having a dog when you live full-time in a van. This is definitely one of those times because this is a cool swimming pool.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if it's like a community pool, but it's a creek after a waterfall with water refreshing, brand new fresh water all the time. So it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, the water is 18 feet deep at the base of the falls. It's a beautiful area. And it would be really fun to swim here, but no dogs allowed.
You can walk all the way up to where we're at right now, and then it's posted. So you at least can take your dog out, but you can't play with them, which makes sense at the big swimming
yes.
hole.
And you can't leave them in the car right now because it's too hot.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to forego the swimming hole. Let's go see if we can find a trail that's dog friendly.
All right. Pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is one of those places I normally probably wouldn't go just because I don't really like the trails that are full of lots of people. So this is out of my comfort zone. But as soon as we came around the corner and saw this gorge, it is so worth it. It is just beautiful. bad.
This is beautiful.
It is.
Wow.
I didn't expect this at all.
No?
And this is the very top of the falls. Probably not a good place to swim.
This is Lucifer Falls. It's 167 feet. They're not quite sure how or why it got the name Lucifer Falls, but it is beautiful. It's really warm out here today. I really want to be down there swimming in the water. The shade is so welcome. What a beautiful trail. Sun, shade, blue sky, dramatic water scenes, beautiful trees, lots of stairs. We wimped out and cheated a little bit and we drove to the upper parking lot. Had we hiked from the lower parking lot, it would have been 2.25 miles to Lucifer Falls. From the upper parking lot, it was only 1/3 of a mile down. Now, we're at the junction where we're gonna take the rim trail back.
Come on, Rudel, get some water. I know you're thirsty. I know you're thirsty. Good boy.
Is it cold?
No, I feel good. I mean, it's cool. It's not cold. look at the sky above the falls. It looks like a thunderstorm's moving in. Normally I don't think that's a big deal, but after a couple weeks ago when we got caught in a big thunderstorm, it was something else. Up, up, up. Good boy. Keep going, Riddle. Good job. If you come to this park and you like history, check out this building here. This was the old mill, and it milled wheat into flour, and many of the old parts are still inside. So you can check it out and see how they did it. I love that kind of stuff.
On August 31st in 1916, Robert and Laura Treeman purchased this mill, and just 4 years later they donated the mill and 387 acres to the state of New York. This is one of the best preserved mills we have ever seen, and they give you access to almost every little nook and cranny. If you get a chance, we highly recommend coming to see the Grist Mill.
We just got another severe thunderstorm warning this afternoon, and this one looks kind of crazy. I was looking at the sky for a while and it's kind of rotating in a circle. It's just moving quick. It's pretty scary looking. There is a tornado warning also advised, and it's pretty much upon us. We don't have anywhere to go. We're just gonna have to ride this one out. They said expect large size hail, damaging hail.
60-mile-per-hour winds, and I think quarter-size hail, which is not good.
Yeah, that's not good for our solar panels, windows, but there's a lot of other people out here. Some of these people are in tents, like the guys that are right behind us. I think everybody's gonna be hiding in their vehicles until this passes by. But it's looking pretty intimidating right now. You can watch the clouds rotate in a circle. I think I'm gonna go inside and wait this one out. Rudolph's not gonna like it.
Although these clouds are super impressive, this fast-moving storm moved out without even dropping one single drop of rain. And thankfully, no tornadoes were reported anywhere in the vicinity. Okay, so let's start with our favorite things.
Mine is all the trails that are right around this campsite. It's like a spider web. Every direction that you go, there's going to be a trail there to explore.
That is very true. We love a campground where there are trails to hike directly from that campground. What about all the mushrooms you found?
Mushrooms everywhere, and I don't know if that's normal or just because of all the rain that we're getting right now,
Yeah.
But it's just been great.
Okay, so let's start with the campground. Okay, let's first start with this campground is open from May 3rd. I have a cheat sheet because there's so much to tell you. May 3rd to October 3rd. It is run by the New York Department of Environmental Conservation. There are 26 sites here. They allow you to stay for 14 days, and they want you to register, self-register when you get here.
Yeah.
So you start with rig size.
Rig size. So there's any size rig can fit in here. There's plenty of room. No matter what you have, it will fit up here.
Yes. Now the campground is kind of laid out a little complicated. So around the edge of the campground, it seems to be the tenting sites. So in the middle, next to the horse stalls, that's where you kind of want to leave open for all the horse trailers.
Yeah, unless
to
you
come
have
in.
horses. That's definitely set up for them. It has the stables. It has water accessible.
Yeah. And amenities?
There's lots of amenities here. So the only thing there is not here, if you bring your rig up here, there's no electrical that you can hook up to, and there's no dump station.
That's correct.
That's pretty much it that they don't have.
Okay, activities.
Okay, activities, lots of activities. So if you're into horseback riding, of course, or hiking, or mountain biking, looking for waterfalls, going to state parks, going swimming, going to wineries.
There are a lot of lakes in the area. We have seen people here camping with boats. NASCAR is only 4 miles from us as the crow flies. The only thing that's not allowed in this campground is ATVs. But other than that, bring your toys, because probably somewhere you're going to be able to use them.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're only 8.5 miles away from Watkins Glen, where you can get all the supplies that you need.
Absolutely. Now, Watkins Glen has one of the best state parks in the entire state. It's the #2 state park in the entire state. Can you guess what the #1 is? I think you'll be surprised, because I think everybody's going to say Niagara Falls.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
But it's not. Another incredible state park, which is Robert H.
Yeah.
Treman State Park, and it is very similar to Watkins Glen. Not quite as long and not quite as fantastic, but
Not
you
as many,
loved it.
Yeah, not as many people there. I had a great time. I love that location.
Okay, before we leave, we want to talk about pets. So dogs are allowed here, obviously horses, so that combination can be troublesome. Keep your pet on a leash at all times, unless of course if nobody is in this campground.
We had that happen for like 2 days. Nobody was here, so Rudel had free reign.
Yeah. Do come with your rabies certificate, because if your dog gets in an altercation, they are going to ask you for that rabies certificate. It is posted on the rules board that you need to have that with you.
Yep.
Okay, so we stopped here on the suggestion of a patron. We had no idea what to expect, and we did not expect this campground.
Yeah, we were only going to stay a couple days, but then it was so nice, and there's so much to do in this area. We stayed for over a week.
Yeah. And the temperatures have been beautiful. The flies have not been bad. I don't know if we just hit it at the right time, but we have had the best time here, which was totally unexpected. New York was not on our radar.
Nope.
And we're gonna go to another state park. We're gonna go to the #1 state park in New York.
Next video, right?
I think so.
All right. If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.